And I think we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, there we go. So we are on the right one. All right, live chat. Hope everyone's doing well today. Looks like stream has started up in both locations. Perfect. All right. I apologize. I did not have my PS5 on yet, so we're turning that on now. And in just a moment, we'll get started. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully well. Hello, 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 hello. Cool. Sound check is good. We are good there. Whoops. And the sound is way behind, so let's go ahead and reset that real quick. Deactivate and activate. That's better. That should be good now. I don't know why it does that every time. All right. Hello, Zach. Hello, Mars. Love the thumbnail. Thank you. How are we doing out there, everyone? How are we doing out there? If you give me just a moment, I'm going to go ahead and ping the stream for being live. Let's see. Let's go live. And we need a shareable link. There we go. What game is it tonight? We're going to try to finish up most of, if not all of, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So we're going to be doing a lot of reading. And hopefully I will get to the moment is what I was told that I should be playing for. Or playing toward. So. Oh no? Yeah, oh no. Reading. It's going to be rough. We have to read. Oh god. Oh no. The horror. Sucks, indeed. Not that again? Yeah. Well, you know, once we're done with it, we're done with it, so there's that. I just need to know so I know how to review it. Because if I were to review it now, I would basically just call it boring and a little cringe. And that would be the review. And that's not a good review. That's a very short-sighted, short review. At live ping. Boop. All right, play Fortnite. You know what? I would rather play Fortnite than this, but that's okay. On Friday, you want me to play Fortnite on Friday? We actually have a game in mind Friday. I can go ahead and leak that if you want, if you guys would like me to. I haven't announced it yet, but I do have a game in mind. Please, all right. Fridays. So this Friday's Free Game Friday is going to be Polygon. Polygon is a free-to-play first-person shooter that is sort of Battlefield-inspired. I heard about it from Level Cap Gaming. I can't remember. I know he's Level Cap. It is multiplayer, yes. It is multiplayer, and I think they make money off of skins and stuff, which is how they're able to go free to play. It is available on Steam if you want to play it. It seems pretty good. It looks... I mean, it's Can I join you then? You're welcome to. I don't know that I'll be available for voice chat just because I'll be playing with like the review mindset, but I don't know. We'll see. We might get a squad together and see how that goes. I think it's kind of larger scale as well, so it might honestly be hard to constantly stick together just because there's going to be like a large map size. The map's going to be constantly blowing up and changing because there is an aspect of this game that is similar to Battlefield in that the map can be destroyed. Like you see this cracking on the wall right here. It's cracking and breaking. I have a goofy name on Steam. Nice. As you should. Yeah, there's vehicles and stuff. Yeah, so it'll hopefully be a good time. I'm excited for it. But yeah, without any further ado, I think it might be time for some Free Game Friday. What do you think? Totally Gamer? That's a good name. Just why? Why what, Zach? Why what? I will also be eating Taco Bell for dinner in a little bit, so when that arrives, please don't judge me. Let's do this. Let's get our read on, boys. Where's when wife? What does that mean? Are you asking where she is or where's the wife? Working. Where's that buzzing sound? There it goes. Login root. Wait, what is this? Metaverse Enterprise Solution. What is happening? Hold on. Side stories, files, mail, pictures, music, settings. Are we in a? Is this a computer within the game? Wait. Why is Monica's file so much bigger than the others? It's like 3 or 4 times the size. Saves, there's save 0 and save 1. These are all the poems. Or poem responses. So not at home. Kind of. Kind of, sort of, not really. Scripts. What is internal? This is weird. Note, insecure directory. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into the thin client. Yeah. Ray is working on setting up proxy mail so we have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything offline until then, Paula. Excuse me? I don't want to run the reset file because I don't want to have to redo everything we've done. What is attributions? Just like the bunch of copyright. Okay. Pictures. Did I just change my, like the internal? I just changed the internal wallpaper. Music. You can find the music? Dude, this is so weird. What's the stickers on your mic? So these are actually fun to explain. This one's like a really old time, like early 90s, or late 90s, early 2000s Mewtwo. This one is from Oompaville's Candy line. It's just a strawberry butt. And this one is actually a design from my cousin. And it is a shark with eyeballs like piercing it and swimming through it. Kind of hard to show on camera, but they're pretty cool. Nice, thank you, Mars. This is super weird, but let's launch DDLC, I guess. Now that we're actually in the game. Team Salvato, Serenity Forge. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. We know this. We're going to load game. Let's load our actual save. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Don't worry, I just walked into... Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and pick up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help with the festival too. So Monica's just an all-rounder. Like, just, Is she aware that she's going to burn herself out? Because that's how you burn yourself out. You overexert. What's the word? What's the word for a kid that overperforms? I mean, overachiever, but like... Not prodigy. I'm trying to think. There's another word for it. I can't think of it right now. Anyway, big vibes of that coming from Monica right now. A gifted kid. Gifted child. Disappointment. Yeah. She's a disappointment. Disappointed! Anyway. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid, you of all people? And I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name? Monica? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. That's meta. I like that. That's pretty meta. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at something. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. MetaQuest 3. I want the MetaQuest 3 so bad. It's funny you say that. I actually wish I had the money for a MetaQuest 3. That'd be so sick. I have the Quest 1 I bought like way back in 2000. I think I bought it in 2020. But it's come such a long way since then. And the 3 with the pancake lenses, sell your PC? Nah, see, if anything, I might sell like a PS4 or something. I still have my original PS4 that I bought way back in like 2016 or something. But, I don't know. Maybe that. PS5? No, we got to do Free Game Fridays. It is tempting, I will say, because a MetaQuest 3 would be sick. I just don't play VR enough. It's hard to, like, lock yourself in like that into a, like, I don't know, you're just strapping in. It's harder to play short bursts when you play that way. Alright. Stream on VR? I have before. I would like to again. Is everything alright? Of course, why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? So what was going on with her? Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone? Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back to everyone else, but the conversation was already dispersed and everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with the Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And what way? What do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Karos. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kara. Oh. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Ah. So she's down, because we mentioned that we would walk Yuri home. I bet. $500 is lots of money. It really is. And I mean, that's like the cheapest you can get it, isn't it? Unless you buy used, which, for some reason, buying a used VR headset feels like buying a used pair of underwear to me. Or like a used pair of socks, just because I have to wear it. Like, I don't... No matter how much I clean it, it's not going to feel like mine. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do? What do I know anyway? So what does that mean for Sayori? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. This is getting complicated. This is getting complicated quick. I would, Mars, but I don't have a steering wheel. And those are just as, if not more expensive than a Quest 3, depending on what you buy. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell whatever. Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. And not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. What would you get if you had $1,000, like it just spawned in cash on your desk right now? Man, that's tricky. Honestly, I would probably buy down debt. It's a boring answer, but it would then give me money to like put into savings or spend in more responsible ways. Are we still in a good position? Yeah, we are. Okay. But if you'd prefer to share what's on your mind, I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. Wise choice. Thank you, Mars. I agree. What would you do with it? If you had $1,000 out of nowhere, what would you do with it? I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Ooh. Alright, Mars will be here when you get back. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Karis, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think this Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Oh, that's awkward. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of. You weren't aware were in you. God, sorry. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Oh, okay. Freaking glaze, dude. Glaze, 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 baby. We are glazing Yuri at this point. Welcome back, Mars. What happened? Reading happened. A lot of reading. No, Yuri is acknowledging that we may have feelings for Sayori. And I'm starting to feel like I'm just kind of experiencing what's happening as opposed to, like, being in a dating sim. If that makes sense. Existing? Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, on the bright side, it is a chill game. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Here we go, we're gonna read again. Okay, everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. The world may never know. Let's start with Monica. I'm just curious. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Karos. Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Hopefully soon. I'm on the app now. Haven't placed an order yet, but I'm gonna. I just don't know what I'm gonna get yet, you know? Taco Monday, exactly. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in a whole year. Show me the menu, trust? What about the menu? I'll pick for you? I don't know about that. What's your go-to? Because like I've got a pretty specific order from Taco Bell going. Also, I may have to log out and log back in because it did not save my points from before, and I'm not sure why. Could have been logged into something else, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... it's awfully suspicious, you know? Why do you care, Monica? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Is it edgy? Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Yeah, this is getting complex. This is getting deeper. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You can't get something bad from Taco Bell? That's true, it all tastes the same. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky, victim in the wind. I just don't... And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. Okay. You know, I feel like I'm learning and looking for answers. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? So they all got problems. Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. I wonder if two-dimensional creatures was her referencing the fact that they are all drawn in a 2D style? Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Oh gosh, excuse me. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thank you for listening. I don't know who I just chose. Sayori? Yep. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh, it's getting obvious. Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Karos. Sayori, is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay, I'm gonna go home a little bit early today, Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Why didn't she write a poem? We didn't even get a poem from her. Weren't we supposed to? Meh, I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding and express something. It's something that sounds... It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this unless you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Did I fall right into the trap? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. Secret Boy. Mars and Secret. Hello, Mars. And yes, it is boring. And hello, Secret. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. What is happening? There's a division happening, like, really quickly. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay. Here we go. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Of course, this is the one that says it's good. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? So we admit it? This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, she smiles sadly. Cares during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. Mars Boy and Secret Boy, Mars Boy and Secret Boo Boy. There you go. Glad you are getting along. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. Oh, okay. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't know how to make myself happy. Good Lord, why is she so down on herself? I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see you. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me read it for you. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. Time stops. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. The only indication of movement. Your dream is to become a streamer? Do it, Secret. The time is now. You just gotta hit stream. Just start. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I probably should have read that one. Can we go to history? Oh, no. Oh, no, I can't read the poem again. Oops. Oh, well. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having a harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. Oh, man, this is... I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back to me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori's always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I am doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? God bless you. I'm useless. No. God bless you. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Karis, the one who is truly useless. Oh, okay. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. Battery is dying. Let's go ahead and start charging the controller, shall we? I feel like I charge my DualSense controller more than I charge any other controller I own. And I don't even play my PS5 that often. Anyway. Gotta go. Alright, Mars, we'll see you later. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Of course Yuri steps up. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Karos may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making an excuse for Karos. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't just... What do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Karos to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Are you okay? Was that the crutch? Okay. I was so nervous for your foot. I was like... You are okay? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah, Karos, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Oh, I don't want to make this decision. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going with... I don't even remember what Sayori is doing. Did we go check on Sayori? Or does Yuri make the most sense since we're already kind of, like, destined? It's one of those situations where I feel bad leading Yuri on. There's not been an interest with any of the others. Sayori worries me, but Yuri... Again, I don't want to lead anyone on, and the game is kind of pushing us toward Yuri. Interesting. I'm really not sure. What happens if we choose Sayori? Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Hey girls, how's it going? Birthday was 2 days ago. Happy freaking birthday, Champion Red! Nice. Happy birthday. It's going pretty well. We're choosing to spend the weekend with Yuri, as opposed to Sayori, Monica in the middle, or Natsuki on the left. So this should be interesting. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So you'll be able to help Yuri then, Karos. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. I love Yuri, introvert queen. Yeah, her hair's purple. That was the main reason for me picking her. Or I thought I was picking her. The game has sort of pushed me that direction kind of from the beginning, I think. I wrote like one poem that was like targeting her, quote unquote, with like the word selection. Now I'm here. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Karos? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. You're anxiously glancing around everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Karos picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. Bro, I'd totally help you VA if I could. Yeah, I considered trying to give each one a voice. I just don't feel like switching rapidly. I'm just letting the visual cues pick up the slack. Give me just a second. Zoskia, welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm sorry if you're still here. My bad on that one. If you're not still here, I understand. I was gone for a lot longer than I meant to be, but I did have to step away for a moment. So, OMG Doki Doki. Yes, Chris gotcha. Welcome to the stream. Oh shit, he's alive. Indeed I am. Champion Red, I'm back. Welcome. Thank you. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat before each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, we're getting a number, boys. We're getting a phone number. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Would it? Would it? All right, then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. No swear? Nah. Indeed, Zoskia. Big W. Big W's in the chat. Can we get some W's in the chat for Yuri's phone number? I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks of herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. This is vaguely Christmassy. Bum 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 bum. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Oh, bro is getting way ahead of himself. Oh, putting your cart before the horse, aren't you, dumbass? More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Probably not, you idiot. Calm down. Or is it too early for that to happen? We need to be thinking with this head. This one right here. Only time will tell. No. Common sense will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Also, awesome news. My friend bought me the Little Nightmares 1 and 2 bundle. Dude, that is hype. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Hell yes. It sounds like your friend might be a little... But, you know, I'm happy for you and them. Because that's hella hype. Little Nightmares 2 is freaking sick. I've been playing 2 all day. Have you played 1 before? Is that why you're starting with 2? Or is 2 like a secret prequel or something? Advanced GG, Karos 10 for 10% off, or use my link in the description. Delicious stuff. They make good cups as well. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Karos. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell her she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it has always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Oh, thank goodness. Is that a spoiler, Red? I know there's supposed to be some disturbing shit that happens. I just haven't reached that point yet. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. No? Oh, is it not? Okay, good. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. It was a bit... The screen going to black and the music cutting out was a little like... Is this an erased moment? Like, is something devastating about to happen? Is that why it's gotten really quiet? That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Nah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Shut you, yo. I was just scared she was hurt or something because thought it was going to be like a Danganronpa body discovery or something. I've never seen Danganronpa. I did watch the first episode of Dan Da Dan today. What a weird anime. I don't know what it's rated, but it's got to be like TVMA or TV-14 or PG-13. I don't know, something, because it was something, I'll tell you that. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Karos. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now, but this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. What? It just wants to torture me. Sayori, I grab her by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. She gives an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Karos, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? She's just like me for real? Red. Depending on which specific sentence, no. Don't say that. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it just that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like that I've been betrayed as your... It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I imagine she didn't want us to pity friend her. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. But like, only because you knew that about her is the thing. Is like, same, I have that attitude of, I'm depressed as shit, so the least I can do is lift others up. Big comedian energy, like life of the party, kind of like a lot of comedians are that way, where it's like, let's make everyone laugh as much as we can. Sorry I'm late. No, you're all good, V87. Welcome in. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. I do. Our character in the game does not. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. That is not how that is. So everyone at home knows. I don't want to be cared about. What? It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. What? That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. I was gonna say that... Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Where is this coming from? Dang, I relate to Sayori a bit too much. That's an issue. Tears streaked down her face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if what I'm doing is right, but all I know is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Why is the FGF still there? It's Monday? We're recording this for Free Game Friday. So I'm just going to keep it there because when the video plays back, like when it gets uploaded on Friday, this Friday or next, I'm not really sure when I'll get it done. But that's why. Sayori lets me go, as she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. She wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. Okay. I'm supposed to press X? Oh, I must have pressed R1 or something. What button did I press by accident to cause that? Triangle, maybe? Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. The girls are fighting? True. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh, the turtleneck. That's not her normal attire. Bum, bada bum, bada bum, bada bum, bada bum, bada bum, bum. Dum dum, dum dup, dum dup dup, dum dup dum, dum dup dup, dum dup dup, dum dup dup. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Yuri, someone who I don't relate to, yay. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed if for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I'll let go of Yuri's wrist. Why would you grab her... Push the drawer? I don't know. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. You just noticed me in the thumbnail? I'll be in your nightmares as well. Of course. I want to help take care of our guests to I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Ashwagandha, baby! Yeah! And some weed. Yuri rummages through her bag. Just kidding, this is Japan. She pulls out weed. We are both going to jail immediately for probably the rest of our lives. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. And what's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection, it's almost magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Almost said Robin for some reason. Kyle King! This guy sounds familiar, not gonna lie. Welcome to the stream. In what way do I sound familiar? I'm just curious. Kai, Kairos is my partner. Oh, Kairos. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Ah, that'd be cool. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. You sound like a guy I used to watch a while ago. I can't remember his name, though. If they were a larger content creator, I will take that as a compliment. Thank you. I don't really have a partner or a good friend that looks over me. I'm just kind of lonely. You're not lonely, V87. You got all of us here. You'll find someone, V. Yeah, exactly. You'll find someone in that regard, and until then, you have us. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. Dude, same. A good knife looks sick. Gotta go. All right, V87. Goodbye. I mean, your voice is quite nice to listen to. Thank you. Thank you, Red. Speaking of nice knives, this is, CRKT. It's very, the way I would describe it is, like, elegant, I guess. It's just very clean, you know? It also has automatic opening, or not automatic opening, but like assisted opening, so you can hold it like this, and then hold it, or pull it, and it'll just flick down. It has a blade catch, so you can rock it like this when you are ready to put it away. Love that knife. The way I describe that is a swish swoosh. It is pretty close to a swish swoosh. A swish swoosh in my head is more like a butterfly knife, the ones that everyone does all the tricks with until they cut off their pinky and then they can't anymore. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool-looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands the knife with the handle facing me. I take it, and in turn, in my hands, it feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. I'm going to give you a play-by-play. Feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What else are you into, Yuri? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. What is this game rated? What is happening? What is... Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh no! Kinky indeed! Oh god! Oh no, this is getting a bit weird. It's getting kinky in here. Duckman, welcome to the stream. You've popped in at an interesting moment in the stream. We're licking Yuri's finger because she just... Our finger. What did I come back to? I just got pizza? That was the mistake. You shouldn't have left. It's escalating. It's getting kinky in here. It's getting ridiculously kinky. Carol, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Karos. Yuri giggles. Oh, okay. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see, that's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Someone just joined? Someone just joined what? Oh, Doom. Hello, Doom the Darkigs. Welcome to the vertical stream. Yuri equals Mikan? Mikan? I'm not sure who that is, to be honest. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Mikan... Sumiki? Mikan from Danganronpa? Yeah, I've never seen Danganronpa. Unfortunately. I'm aware of it, I've just never seen it, or read it, or whatever. Is it a manga and an anime? I'm almost certain it's an anime, I just don't know if it originates from a manga. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of Yuri's items asked me to buy a kit of water paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Okay, taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Why are you... Never mind. Say what? It was a game at first, I think. Oh, they also look similar? It's getting kinky in here? Is it again? Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve. Pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot? Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's just mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. She likes you, you think? Uh-oh, did she... Oh no, it lines up. That was my thoughts as well, champion. My thoughts as well. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, something. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are we going to write? It's a bunch of shrimp, Sack. Bunch of shrimp. Well, yeah, I don't know, Doom, maybe. It will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint it. When we paint. It's as simple as that, indeed. Pi, pi, pi. 3.14. Very informative, thank you, Duckman. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry this feels too childish. It's not as simple as one might think. True. Throws a chainsaw what is a chainsaw shield? No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. Same, girl, same. Let me stay in and play some damn video games. I just want to play video games. And now I don't have time to anymore. Wah. Damn it all. Shucks. Except Yuri has longer hair than Mikan. Is it Mikan? 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 Imagine if it's Mikan. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. It's Mikan. Oh, Khan. Mikan. Okay, Mikan. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply, I've already read that. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm not getting time-sensitive messages. My phone keeps going off. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Okay. They're done. They're done. This'll do it. This is it. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. You have a way to get infinite likes? Nice. I feel like Yuri is one of the girls that has a deep voice. Probably. The feeling of sharing anime and games is a mood. Big mood. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Massive. Big if true. Some would say. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Just quickly like it, then wait for a minute. By the way, Kara says the Discord server. I do indeed. It is. It should be in the... Oh, you know what? It might not be in the stream. If you don't see it down there, let me know, and I can refresh the... Actually, I'm nearly certain it's not. Her eyes were very purple, yes. Here, give me 1 second. We'll do invite people. All right. You should see it over there on your end of the stream. No. There should be a link, and that link should work down in the description. If not, let me know. I may have to generate another one. I know sometimes Discord can be a little finicky. Like, one eye went left and another went right. No, I think they were just drawn a little far apart because we were so close to her. Like, it's just distortion. I think that's what it was trying to simulate. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her paintbrush, her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Because she's stressed and nervous, because we put the Riz on her, baby! We came out here and we were like, hey, Yuri. Watch me paint. Oh, you got some on your face. Treat me like white teas. What does that mean? Don't get me dirty. But her movements seem clumsy, like she's not able to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in class before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume? Sorry, just, Hey, there's Kairos. Joining the server. Welcome in. Alright. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, that's not it. It's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see, I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry, I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault. Isn't Yuri like 17? There's a thing that shows up at the beginning of the game that says all characters are 18 or older. Which is such a red flag, such a freaking red flag, but it is what it is. I've Googled it as well, Duckman. I've Googled it as well. The claim is that they're all 18, even though it's made very clear that Natsuki is the younger one. Or a younger girl. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else like you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, knowing this game, you might. I'm gonna go refill my drink. I hope I don't return to more kinky shit. Yeah, I'm picking up on it. It could ratchet up at any moment. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Karis. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Whoa! She's so close. She's blurry. She's out of focus. She's so close. Like, she's that close. Notice how everything in the background's still in focus? I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as suddenly Yuri pulls back. Sayori? Oh, the timing! The bad timing! Oh no! I just came back and I seen this. Yes, welcome back, Doom. I love the angle on that. You're welcome. It's getting kinky in here, indeed. Hi. Sayori, just now, we weren't... It's okay, I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down her face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. If it could just disappear, maybe. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Karos. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. What is she saying? I'm back with a refilled drink and a birthday cupcake. Great combo. What's the drink of choice? The world revolves around you? She doesn't think that way. She just cares about us. And I think she has like a very serious crush. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... What? Is Monica secretly a bitch?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Huh? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before, it's true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any pain. Feel any more pain. Honestly, Duckman, yeah. Hello, Inkia. Welcome to the stream. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's not enough. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, she nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. This motherfucker's mansplaining! Someone come get your boy. Someone come get me. I'm out here mansplaining, telling her how she feels. Like I would know. This is the childhood friend. Yes, this is the childhood friend that we are currently mansplaining and low-key manipulating, or trying to manipulate, I guess, out of her depression, which is arguably a good reason, but also kind of fucked up. It honestly sounds like Pokemon battle music. It sounds like Pokemon battle music if this was the final fight and you just won. God, I remember being into this game in fucking elementary school. Is it that old? Anyway. And that's what I'm going to give to you. I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. Oh, don't make me pick what to say. Oh, no. If we say... I love you is said between friends. We could say we love her as a friend. But if I stick with my same logic, I don't want to lead her on. I kind of think we say I love you because we've been in her life for so long. Like, we've been in her life so long that she's nearly a sibling, if not... Like, if she sees us as something more, we see her as a sibling, then that's kind of... okay? We'll go with that. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. Oh. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. I think we just, oops. As long as we continue like this every day with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Hey, that's us. That's the first time we're seeing us. It's right there. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms to pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I want to be with you forever. Oh, okay. So it's escalated. Okay. Whoops. What is this? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What? We just switched up like that? Dude, Yuri's gonna be pissed! What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Oh, okay. Even if we really are a couple. I'm getting whiplash. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey. She stares at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I'm so confused. I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. But in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to her. I don't... I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Saru's feelings as she has. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should do something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I hate that we changed up at the last second. I can't stand that. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. We are fully just in a relationship now. With a completely different person than I anticipated. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Okay, so we are still trying to do both. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she's... Goodness. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. so that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. The ignorance! The fucking ignorance! Ah! I can't stand us. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me. There you go, you idiot, dumbass. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Good job, buddy. Good job. We're learning. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ah ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Karos. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. This girl be spreading. She be telling. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Karos, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school really makes her happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they have always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Yeah, that's going to be awkward. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Oh, yeah, maybe. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Did that shit just say end? What the fuck? Oh, what? Is this a new game? Why does it look like that? No shot it ended. It ended. Doki Doki Club is actually secretly a psychological horror. Who would have known? I mean, start a new game? Hello? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I've already read all this. Ah! Oh! It's an ordinary school day like any other. What the fuck is happening? Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends group walking to school together. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any other girls there anyway. In it anyway. Super Dab. Hello, welcome to the stream. What? I don't understand. The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. So if I get my things started blinking at the wall. Clubs. There aren't really that interest me, besides most of them. This is when Sayori comes in. Okay. Not Sayori. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? What is this? New Game Plus? Basically completely out of my league. These are all familiar. Like these are, do you know there's any construction paper in here or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Hold on, I gotta order my food real quick. I'm deeply confused, genuinely. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, sorry about that, Red. Enjoy the game, Grumps. Oh my god, really? There we go. And why won't it let me? There it goes. Okay. Duckman, welcome to the elite. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing. A literature club. Kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. What? But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's Natsuki. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. She's going to control every one of them. I think he is traumatized. Yeah. I'm ringing the bell so I can get notifications. Thank you, Duckman. We appreciate it. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Karos, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me feel really happy. So... I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Girl 1. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Girl 2. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Karos. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, so let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Okay, yeah, so we've already seen all this. Vice President, it's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid. Yeah. I didn't forget that, but I happened to run into him. In that case, I should make some tea, right? But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature, you know. You have to work hard to convince people. When we make school events like this important, I'm confident that we can all really grow. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without even thinking. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces her teacup with her finger. Yeah, I've already read all of this. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think. Yeah, okay. So we've read all of this. Yep. Is there not a fourth member? So we decided to join again. Go figure, we kind of have to, right? See you tomorrow then, I can't wait. The whole way home, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending each and every day? Huh. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yuri again? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Oh. I don't think that was a poem, but okay. Let's go graveyard. Atone. Fear. Shame. Rain cloud. Oops. Lust. Incongruent. Disaster. Infinite. Vertigo. Contamination. Empty. Secretive. Aura. Death. Hopeless. Broken. Tragedy. Dark. Pain. Okay. Alright, let's, what's happening here? I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whoa. Okay. Why is she in front of the text? Get out of the way, I can't even read that. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Oh, okay, this moment, okay. Reading. Reading as the vice president. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. So she chose a book for us. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mana to kick off some scheduled activities, but that doesn't happen. Yuri's face is also buried in a book. Yep. She bought 2 of the same copy. Is that what's happening, right? So you can read it with us, or with me. Whoa, what was that? What was all that? Hold on. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Huh? It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective when horrible things happen. Not because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What the hell? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Okay, my whole body, what? What is happening? When I let things like books... I'm so confused. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Huh? Yes, I mean, I don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip in the seat next to Yuri's. Okay. I was just, what? What is that saying? I'm going to pause the stream on it. Hold up. I want to know what it's saying. Let me go all the way. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Heat, eat. Eat, bathing in the heat of your body heat. What on earth? I do? I don't really mean to... Sorry, I mean... ha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Yeah, we've seen this before. Main character reminds me of you a little bit. Okay, she takes it the wrong way initially. So I don't know why that came into your head. These are different. These are slightly different lines. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yours been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Did something happen just now? So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. What the... Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note where I left off the book, then I slip it back into my bag. What on earth? So we're starting without Yuri, so Yuri will be back in a bit. If you don't take this club seriously, then go home. Harsh. What do you expect me to believe? Maybe it's not very good. Painful to think about. Fine. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. I've already read this one. Alright, she talks about simple writing having more meaning. We're aware of this. I guess more went into that than I realized. Ooh. Ow. One moment. Can you hear me? Sorry about that. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something didn't expect. Guess not. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, next is Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club and new activities, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Okay. She was just talking mad shit on Yuri. What the heck? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Okay. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Alright, let's read it then. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper. The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. It's very freeform. Exceptional. We'll see if anything happens again with her messages or her text. It's a huge compliment. Alright, she's a little mean there. Tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. Oh, we just read this one, but this is way shorter. The last remaining sheet light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I just struggle to read. Cursive. Paint a picture. Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Okay. Lingering in the past, remaining... Yours was impressive too. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all of this because she struggles to share her feelings. I guess that's everyone. Okay, we're all done. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. As they read in tandem, I watch. Each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. The music was a lot of tune there. Meanwhile, Yuri saddens. Yep, and then they argue about cute versus depressing. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member. Music's getting real funky. Maybe you're just jealous Garrus appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Okay. This doesn't involve you. Taking your own insecurity. Okay, now they're really arguing. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop. What is happening? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Karos hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Karos, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Hey, Karos. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? What does that mean? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Natsuki did not look okay. I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said or did. Please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about all of it tomorrow completely. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Karos. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh! Okay. What did that say? What did that say? Something flashed on the screen for a second. Another day passes and it's time for the club meetings. Bum-ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum-dum. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Oh, Lord. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like this ever happened to me before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this, not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry about too much. Even though I've been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Don't say those things so frankly. It made me a little too happy. Hey, have you guys seen Monica around? No, I don't. I doubt they have. Ah, no, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just want to apologize. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Natsuki's completely forgotten. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. Ha ha ha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Yeah, piano, we've already heard all this. Okay. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend more time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Is this where we sit on the floor together and read, I assume? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Okay. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down. Simply watch her movements. Yeah. You stay here. Pitcher in hand. This is different this time. Did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for her to be would be the nearest water fountain and start heading down the hallway. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise that's coming from around the corner? It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach around the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Cat. Okay. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Okay. Yeah, we're going to sit on the floor today. Yep. Chocolate with the tea. We feed her chocolate by accident, right? Or, well, we feed her chocolate without thinking about it, I think it was. Isn't it? Trying to make sure nothing changes too drastically, but there's the chocolate. She gets surprised. The music's cut out. Starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Oh, my teacup gets knocked over. Karos, my heart. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Okay, hello. Ha. 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 Okay. All right. Natsuki. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Pretty sure Monica was next. Oh, okay. Let's see what you've written for today. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to... Oh, this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I want you to read my poem too, okay? A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding... Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes. What on earth? Breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Ha ha ha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Haha. I'm okay. What is happening? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable around you when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Why would you tell me that? The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful flash experience. Red, green, blue, and cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Sine, cosine, tangent. And a bunch of blank. Delete her. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the hell was that? You've unlocked a special poem. A dream. I was wandering and abandoned. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room. Its ceiling and walls go beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already tired. We're already getting tired. What is going on? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really? That's a concern of mine as well. What is happening? I do not understand. At all. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. I didn't realize I was supposed to press X again. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little lively ever since Karos joined, and we've started with some club activities. We still have our 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance. What's so great about new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion, to inspire? It should be a place so intimate. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard. Right, Karos? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Karos to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Karos joined. As for me, Karos isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken aback. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Karos want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. What were you hoping to get out of this? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? I've come back, Karos. Is there anything new? Ox, welcome back. It got weird. Stuff keeps happening. The screen keeps glitching out. There keeps being really weird text. A lot's happening. I don't really know why. There aren't many other places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Karos, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do now. There's got to be a fourth wall break, I'm sure of it. I think there was already. What did I miss? A lot. A lot, Leonius, frankly speaking. An excessive amount. Do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, okay. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Huh? That was a weirder one. That was one of the weirder ones we've experienced so far. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibility. Oh, God. Oh. What in the Lobotomy Corporation? I should do my best to consider. What about you, Karos? What do you get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I think my food is here. I'll be right back. I came back to a muted mic. That's my bad. I'm going to try to eat real quick. I was not given any sauce. Super cool Taco Bell. Thank you. Sorry, everyone at home. Trying to eat quickly. All right. I'm trying to hurry up, I promise. Hey, you know what, though? We got napkins. No, we don't. Damn it. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta go get napkins because my fingers are a little dusty. BRB peeps. Okay. Luckily, we have a bottle of Taco Bell's hot sauce in my fridge, so I'll be using that on my chalupa thingy. I think it's called a chalupa. Oh, excuse me. Ox Leonis, if you're still here, I apologize. I appreciate you for sticking around. I'm basically inhaling this. Oh shit. Cheese and tomato just went everywhere. Okay. Oh shit. More tomato. Good lord, I'm gonna have to open this like carefully. Here's our chalupa supreme. It is hopefully chicken. It appears to be chicken. Fun fact, ordering a chalupa with chicken is an upcharge. I would know because I've ordered it before. Slight problems are occurring? Yeah, a little bit. Glad I can chill for once? Yeah, it's nice. Damn, how I get a whiff of that. Oh, yeah. I've had times before where they charged me for the chicken, which is an upcharge to go from the beef, but they gave me beef anyway. Not fun when that happens. I start glitching out the way Yuri is. Let's pepper a little sauce. Headache? Why you have a headache? Mm-hmm. Damn. Look at that. It's like all lettuce. It's basically lettuce with a little bit of cheese on top. That's wild, Taco Bell. That's wild that you would do that to me. You should take some Tylenol, V87. Tylenol, ibuprofen, Advil, something. This is insane. There's basically no chicken in it. That is almost entirely lettuce. Your battery life is 87 on your phone? That's pretty charged up. I'm pretty sure mine's in the 40s right now. Scam outrageous. I honestly feel the same way. I finally got to some chicken. After 3 full bites of, like 98% lettuce. We're on our last bite. Sorry, I'm trying to put this away quickly. I'll put the hot sauce there, I guess. The last bite. Sour cream, tomato, cheese, chicken. That last bite tasted better than the entire thing combined. That last bite almost made it worth getting. Almost. Man. Do better, Taco Bell. And we all know you can't go to Taco Bell without ordering these delicious little bastards. Her eye is still bleeding. I know things were a little bit awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. How sweet. Nah, Monica, that's so nice of you. What about bleeding eyes? Yuri's is. I'm so confused. They were, though, V87. They were. Just very weird. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Karis, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. What's the background doing? And I really do care about you, you know? How long do I have to rewind back to what? To see it? Like 5 minutes, maybe. Excuse me. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all that time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know you can understand. Wait, not yet. Stop it. No. Did she know we were transitioning? That was weird. Disaster. Fear. Heart. Fantasy. Inferno. Tragedy. Disoriented. Grief. Kawaii. Incongruent. Disarray. Uncontrollable. Anxiety. Whoa. That top page, what's happening? It's not changing, it's just adding ones. What the hell? What is happening? Yeah, exactly. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Covet. Is there something happening in the bottom left that I can't see? Misery? That's a lot of poetry. Indeed. It was like 1,111,111 pages or something. 111,111,111 pages out of 20. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? Oh my. See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. I'm the last one here again. Well, Karos just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Oh, we've already read this. Okay. We were all talking about yesterday. Yeah, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we all work together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you want to help us out, then I'll buy you a new manga. I'm so confused. Yuri is very wish-washy with Natsuki right now. It was more than 5 minutes, though? Oh, well, there you go. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm going to help, too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, it's most wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Whoa! They're fighting over me. That's correct. Karos is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Oh boy, what's your request? Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Okay. We're reading that again. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, she hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay, sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Here we go again. We're going to look for her. And once again. Are we stuck in a loop? I got a bad feeling about this. Same here. We're literally like stuck in a loop or something. Oh! It's not a loop. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a feeling deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been feeling fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. Everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things is so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strong and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself. I had to stop trying to talk to people. If anybody... Hope y'all got your white damage resistant? Yeah, for real. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts pounding. That's because the music goes crazy at the club, am I right? Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Kara says, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. No, you're not. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Who's fading in? Is that Monica? That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their own fair share. I'm distracted by whatever's fading in behind her. I think it's Monica. I think you're right. I think you're right. Is that Monica? I think it is. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? Yeah, Monica's... It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get that happy... You know what this is giving? This is giving Stan. This is giving Stan for sure. Let me... Tell me if this sounds like Yuri. Please get off the screen. Yeah, exactly. Tell me if this sounds like Yuri to you. Let's see. Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble address a little too sloppy when I jot them. But anyway, fuck it. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant, too. Let me go a little further down. Hold on. Dear Slim, you still ain't called or wrote. I hope you have a chance. I ain't mad. I just think it's fucked up you don't answer fans. If you didn't want to talk to me outside your concert, you didn't have to. But you could have signed an autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours, and you just said no. Sound familiar? Dear Mister, I'm too good to call or write my fans. This will be the last package I ever sent your ass. It's been 6 months and still no word. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote the addresses on them perfect. Anyone? Anyone? Oh, okay. Let's read Anatsuki. This is all going to be pretty familiar. Clear. I don't know who else to bring this up with, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to her therapist. To a therapist. Excuse me. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri. And it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes. If I have to, just please do something. Try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's unlikable. Can you hear me, Karos? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What? What? Monica? I guess? Just Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Karos. What? Finally. Ah ha ha. I love it. I love everything about it. Karis, I want you to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? I'm going to take this poem home with me and keep it in my room. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Huh? I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, God. Oh, hey there. Hi. I love it. You did? That's great. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... Yeah. I've endowed it with my scent. Okay. I should not have looked closer into the screen. No, you should not have. Yes, no? Yes? I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is everyone so weird today? Look, even Yuri's immune to it. Isn't immune to it. Ah, yeah. I remember this. Cupcakes. She wants to do decorations. Alright, time to make a decision. I'm fed up with you two by now, apparently. Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Whoa! You shut your mouth! For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh! What? I was going to anyway, to be clear, but I don't want to now. Now that the game made me, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking care of us for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ha 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 ha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Karos away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Karos, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Karos, there's no need to spend the time with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the 2 of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Seems that way, Ox. I'm not sure, V87. It's kind of going off the rails. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? She's definitely going to pull something? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. but the feeling is too strong. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Karis, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I... Okay. I didn't like that laugh. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Karis. Tell me you want me to be my... You want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Do we accept, boys? Yes? We say yes? I feel like that was a mistake. Oh, she's laughing a lot. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, God. What does any of this mean? Also, why would she do that? Mr. Zillow, welcome to the stream. You've joined at an interesting time. Yeah. I don't know what's being said. I don't know what's happening here. Is the game wanting me to hit skip? Is that what's happening? You can skip bits of audio you've read before. You're gonna take a Tylenol? We'll be here when you get back, V. Should I hit skip, I guess? Because this is kind of never ending. Oh. Oh, we've been here all night. Until the next day. And again. What is... I don't understand. The end is never the end? Is that what it is? I just save? And then load? It won't even let me load? She's losing color in her eyes. The blood dries. Oh yeah, they are less purple. And I guess it is... Oh, she's getting gray. What on earth? Is this a glitch? I have no idea. Oh, it would be really funny if you skipped so many days she turned into a skeleton. Her cheeks did thin out. Alright, it's festival time. Nah, wow, you got here before me, I thought. Yeah, yeah, I think she found her. Oh, God. Okay. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Karis, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Excuse me? You're almost done what? You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Ah! Can you hear me? Is it working? Whoa, Yay, there you are. Hi again. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Kara. Whoa, I don't like this. Or do you actually go by X Kara? Oh, God! Oh, no! 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 Ah! Oh, this is somehow worse than Dead Space. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up because I'm so fucking creeped out. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you don't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Karos? Hope you have a good day tomorrow and have a good night today. Bye. Goodbye, Mr. Zillis. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it looks like it, Ox. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Karos. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Karos. But now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood you probably saved my life. I don't understand. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world and met you. How could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Karos, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game couldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters, right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. They went into the character folder and deleted the others, not herself. So it didn't delete the whole folder. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay. Any percent win rate attempts? Why did I win that? Write a poem in 20 seconds or less. That's funny. Okay. Perfect, Monica. Write a poem for Monica. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Very subtle indeed. Ah, Karis, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. I wish you wouldn't. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Happy end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, and I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. I'd rather we not. Okay. How do I, skip this part? Hello? Hello? I don't want to look at you anymore. You know? This is just some kind of tacky romance game, am I right? Or right? I kind of have to ask. What made you consider even playing in the first place? Were you that lonely? I feel a little bit bad for you. But I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for us both. I got to meet you and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? Not really. I'm so happy we have this ending together. Okay, you are also partaking in sarcasm, I see. Thank you. Togetherness and sarcasm. You love to see it. You know, you just love to see it. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? Hey, did you know I don't care? I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. Just thought you'd enjoy that fact about me. I did not, actually. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. One person's not going to make a difference in that, but go off. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. I'm glad it's not much of a personal sacrifice, because it's not much of a dent being made either. What, is that so strange of a reason? Sorry, I'm probably just attacking her personal beliefs because she's creeping me the fuck out. Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. Of course you don't. It's weird, like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as species. Most people are fine killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too? And we just understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying we're pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together and you just do it for me, that would be really romantic. I'm ready to move on now. Can we be done with this? Is the game waiting for me to close it? Hello? You're such a good listener. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me self-conscious when I'm having conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else can make me feel this way. You really are special. I'm going to tell you otherwise. I'm just steadily spamming X, don't mind me. I'd like to get out of here, please. Hey, do you like horror? I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. Waiting in real time, incredible. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. As opposed to what, Ox? The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them rely on easy tactics, like dark lighting and scary-looking monsters and jump scares, things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with their mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things, yeah. Like you did with Yuri, like you did with the game itself. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about it gives me chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Don't worry about it. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. Spamming X again. And stop. Spamming X again. And stop. I wonder what she would say or do if we tried to save the game. I wish I knew what was going on. I genuinely don't. You know, it's funny because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. What? Okay. Let's skip after unseen tech, shall we? Let's see how much of this I can skip. Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh, damn, Matt. It's almost like she has control over your game director. You should really do something about that. How do you want me to do something about that? Unable to open. All right, then delete it. Boom. Bye. See ya. Boom. Got her. Zap that bitch. What's happening to me? It hurts. You're vanishing forever. It hurts so much. Help me. Please hurry and help me. OS.exists. Does not exist. Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? Maybe. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Honestly, the way you were behaving right there toward the end, I'm okay with you having that opinion of me. And I guess the game is just over. Oh. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How are you still here? So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because you destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. True. That's... I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. I'm saying she just keeps going on. That's what I'm going to do with this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... What she just... Did she just restore all the game files? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. And just like that, everyone's back. And it looks like... Yep, all the characters are back. Okay, so there's more that can be unlocked. Sketches. These are cool. Daijobu. Files. What happens if you just delete... Monica, the type of girl that turns me into a misogynist? Jesus. internal. What if we delete? Oh, we don't even have an option to delete you yet. Let's delete Natsuki. Unable to delete Natsuki. Elevated access permissions are required. Interesting. Can't delete anything. Okay. I guess that was the game, right? Data collected 37%. So I beat the game 37%, if I understand correctly. That was something, I will say. I mean, it was absolutely something. How do we feel about Doki Doki Literature Club at home? It was definitely... I have a lot to think about. I have no idea how I'm going to approach this in a review form. But it does give me some things to think about. I guess I'm going to go ponder those. If you enjoy, thank you for watching. Out of pocket? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. Interesting? Yeah, it was very interesting. If you enjoyed, thank you for watching. I'm going to go shower and think and maybe go to bed, I guess. I don't know. Until the next video or live stream, as always, stay frosty and stay humble.